Friends, it's time to introduce the contestants in the beater knife contest here at my YouTube channel, JohnKlahr. And these contestants are going to need your vote in the comment section of this video in order to win this prize package we put together for the winning knife of this photo contest. Now, John Shiflett sent us this cool icon knife from Harbor Freight, and you can check out the review on that knife in my playlist. But we threw that in the package, and I also included one of my LS4P1 leather strops from Beavercraft. I sell these at oneangrykid.com, and that's a pretty nice little strop. I also threw in a Beavercraft keychain, a couple of my decals, and here at the last minute I decided to throw in a BSH5. This is a Beavercraft bushcraft knife. It's on one of the smaller ones. This is a $33 knife. That's what I sell them for on my website, oneangrykid.com. But it's a cool little bushcraft knife, carbon steel, got a nice leather strop. So you get two knives, a strop, all this gear, some decals, all nice little package for the person who wins the beater knife photo contest. So what we did was we announced that we were going to have a beater knife photo contest. We've had quite a few contestants who requested we do another photo contest here at my channel, JohnKlahr, because, well, they were pretty popular. But we decided to do it a little different this time. So the way we decided to do the rules is each contestant sent in one photo of a beater knife, and then I make a video once all the contestants send their photos in. And that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to show you all the contestants. I'm going to show you their photo of their knife. Each knife has got a number on it. Contestant 1, Contestant 2, Contestant 3, and so forth. And in the comment section, you're just going to put in there, I want number 1 to win, or I want number 2, or I want number 3. Whichever numbered knife you want to win, put that in the comments. At the on next Sunday, June 9th, we are going to select the winner who has the most comments, and that'll be the winner of this nice little package we put together that's worth about $100. So let's go ahead and introduce the contestants in this photo contest. But before we do, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it to any of your friends who might like similar knife content. That's what really helps, is sharing it to your friends. Alright, so our first contestant, Joe Marchatelli, he says, "Hey John, attached please find a photo of my backyard beater knife. I purchased this knife on eBay years ago because I really wanted an old USA-made Schrade deer slayer. Since those have become collectible, I had to settle for a Craftsman USA knife, which is a direct copy of the old Schrade deer slayer, and was indeed manufactured by the Schrade Knife Company. As you can see, it was kind of rusted and pitted when I bought it, but I cleaned it up, and I've used it for more than 10 years now. Even the sheath isn't the original and looks like some kind of homemade model. But it works and it cuts, and it is nice to have a knife you just don't have to worry too much about. Anyway, hope your viewers like it. All the best, Joe Marchatelli." Alright, so let's check out Joe's knife. And let me say, I do like these deer slayers. Anybody that's watched the channel for a while knows that I really like the Schrade sharp finger, and these deer slayers are just kind of like a big sharp finger. And this USA made knife, I guarantee this thing gets razor sharp, and probably just fits the hand really nice. Look at that nice thumb ramp there, finger guard, you know, Delrin handle, or Delron. I pronounce it Delron, but everybody got on my butt. It's called Delrin, and this one's got the Craftsman logo on it. But like he said, it is a Schrade, just it's labeled Craftsman. I got one like that, a different model. But this is contestant number 1. So if you want contestant number 1 to win, put that in the comment section. I want contestant number 1 to win. Alright, second up is John Russell. And he says, "Here is an old knife my dad had in his shop for as long as I can remember. I am 56 years old, and growing up with my dad used this for about anything you could imagine. I'm assuming it must have started out as one of my mother's kitchen knives. At one point he decided to just use it in his shop. He was a carpenter and a beekeeper. That's cool, beekeeper. He would throw it in his toolbox and take it wherever. Obviously, he sharpened it quite a few times too. Well, I would say so. Let's check out this knife, John. And yes, it definitely looks like an old kitchen, probably an old paring knife. Who knows, it could have been a Russell or an old hickory. Probably one or the other, huh? But this thing has been sharpened a lot. Look at that. Not much left, but it still works, huh? Probably a 1095 carbon steel. I bet that thing used to get razor sharp. Check out a little bit of the green corrosion coming around them brass rivets there. And that handle's done a good job. It's holding up quite a bit over the years. And I'm sure there's a lot of wear and tear on that. But this is definitely what we were talking about as far as a beater knife, John. You hit it right on the head with this knife. This is what we were looking for. Okay, pretty cool. Alright, so if you think John Jussel's old kitchen knife is the one you want to win the contest, well, make sure you put number 2 in the comment section for the one you want to win, because he needs you to vote for his knife if you want John to win the nice little package. Alright, so next up is an entry from Coley Smith. Sorry if I don't pronounce that right, but this is my Boker USA pocket knife that I inherited from my great uncle. It was given to me over 30 years ago, and it's well worn. And I use it for cutting things around my shop like hoses, gaskets, rubbers, boxes, or whatever. Alright, well, Coley, let's check out your knife. And you got it in here cutting some gasket material, it looks like. That's what a beater knife is good for. We can see that Boker Tree brand label on the shield there. It's got a nice little line there on the bolster, and yep, that blade looks like it's been sharpened and been around for a little while. Alright, pretty cool knife. Thanks for showing it to us. And if y'all want Coley Smith's knife to win, well, you need to put number 3 in there and support Coley and his knife. Alright, thank you. Alright, next up is Harley Rogers. These are my knives. I have an old hickory, which is my bushcraft knife, and the Rough Rider is what I carry every day. The Ontario I've never carried, but I know it's a good knife from the reviews. Well, unfortunately, Harley, we're not able to show all 3. One of the rules in the knife contest was only one knife. So I chose your old hickory because I thought it was the coolest of the 3, and this was the best I could make the photo look. So it's important that when y'all get in the photo contest, you send the best photo possible, and it helps me show off your knife better. But you know what? You picked a really cool knife, Harley. Alright, whole hickory, it doesn't get much better. And this knife will last you a long time, and it'll get razor sharp. So thanks for entering the contest, and thanks for showing your knife. And if y'all want Harley's Rogers old hickory to win, we'll put number 4 in the comment section. Thank you. Next up, we got a knife from Jason Beecher. This is my Sabri 648 beater knife. The scales fell off around 1990, so we riveted them back on. Alright, and we recognize Jason's name from the comment section. He is a prominent member here in the channel. And let's check out his knife. Alright, Sabri 648. I'm unfamiliar with this knife, but I can see some big old rivets on there. And it looks like a drop point. And it looks like it is well used. Alright. I would imagine... I like the bear head on it. Got a lot of scratches. Got a little patina on there. It's a lockback, you can see there. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool knife and pretty cool photo here on the side of this engine block. So if y'all want Jason's knife to win, well, he's number 5. So you need to put 5 in the comment section if that's what you want to win. Next up, we have a knife from Sean Walsh. And he says he's had this knife since he was about 12 or 14 years old, and talks about how many knives he lost in airports and stuff like that. But this knife survived because it always got packed away in a box or something like that. This is a buck 110 copy made in Pakistan. It is the smaller version, but they also made a larger version as well. As anyone back then who couldn't afford a real buck 110 would get the Pakistan copy. I can believe that. Alright, so let's check out Sean Walsh's buck 110 copy. And yes, that definitely does look like a buck 110. Pretty faithful copy they made there in Pakistan. It has that traditional clip point blade with that nail nick in it, the brass bolsters, the brass pins. Got that, I don't know, I guess ironwood handle or whatever that is, oak handle. Not sure what that model has. But it looks like it's been around for a while, and it is a survivor. And you know what? Being the cheaper model, you definitely didn't worry about if you broke the tip or anything like that. But that didn't happen to this one. It survived. Alright, and here it is in our beater knife contest. So if you want Sean Walsh's number 6 knife to win, make sure you put number 6 in those comment section for Sean's knife to win. And that's it. 6 contestants in our contest for the Icon knife. Thanks again, John Shiflett, for providing that knife. Alright, and your vote is going to be who decides who wins that knife, this leather strop. You know, pretty cool leather strop. Single-sided, already got compound on it. That's from oneangrykid.com. You get the keychain. You get a couple of my stickers with my face on them. And you get this little bushcraft knife, alright? Almost $100 value there. And it's a cool little knife. Alright, so go to the comment section and put in the comments which one you want to win. And if you're a contestant, get all your friends and family to make sure they vote on your knife, because you're going to get 2 knives here. Alright, but they have to vote. So, and they got to be subscribed to the channel. So get them to subscribe to the channel and get them to vote. Alright, let's run through the contestants again. Joseph Marcelletti, number 1. We got John Jussel, number 2. Collie Smith is number 3. Harley Rogers is number 4. Jason Beecher is number 5. And Sean Walsh is number 6. So vote for your favorite knife and stay tuned to the channel and make sure you subscribe, because I got 2 more giveaways I'm going to be announcing this weekend. 2 new contests that you can enter to win some cool knives. Alright, this weekend. Alright, so let me give you a little knife commercial, because one of the ways I pay for these knives is selling my knife oil at oneangrykid.com. 100% of the proceeds from the knife oil goes to buying these knives for these giveaways. And here's the commercial on my knife oil. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you enter these knife giveaways, because everybody wins, okay? Friends, if you follow the channel, you'll know that I am an avid knifeaholic and collect knives of all types and styles. And I also live in South Florida, an area with high humidity and plenty of salt water. Not the best conditions for keeping my knives in pristine conditions. And like you, I have been using a multitude of off-the-shelf gun and knife oils. But I was always concerned about those products, as most are just rebranded automatic transmission fluids and really shouldn't be used around food prep and processing. Now, restaurants have used food-grade mineral oil as a safe and non-toxic way to protect and lubricate their knives and machines for a very long time. But just plain mineral oil, while a fantastic lubricant, doesn't adhere well and provide the long-lasting protection we require. So I experimented with other food-safe ingredients that I could blend into the mineral oil to help it cling to the blade and provide a longer lasting coat of protection. And this layer of protection is also less greasy than other products and produces less of that oily fingerprint like most case knives get. Now what I've been doing is wetting the knives down very well with the oil. Just kind of smearing it around with my finger, getting it all over the knife. Once I get it fully coated and the pivot points lubricated, I like to wipe it off and just let it sit for a little while. And it actually just kind of creates this light, almost a little waxy film, but it's not a buildup and it doesn't get gummy. I've taken knives apart after using it on there for EDC for about a month, and I see no buildup in the knife at all. And I've used it on these ball bearings and my ZTs and this flipper here, and I've seen no sign of any kind of gum or film buildup in there. It's just a great lubricant, and it feels good in the hand. Like I said, it's not greasy. So if you want to try my knife lubricant, I urge you to go to oneangrykid.com and you can order it there. And what you're going to get is you're going to get these little needle applicator bottles, 1 ounce in each bottle, and it'll come in a package like this, a little box. This is what you'll get in the mail. And inside there I'm going to include a microfiber cleaning cloth. Colors will vary, and I'm going to give you 2 of these 1 ounce bottles. That way you got plenty to last you. So if you go to oneangrykid.com, all one word, that's where you can go and purchase this knife oil. And you'll get exactly what you see here, a non-toxic oil that works great on your knives. And you can use your PayPal, your credit cards, everything's right there on the site. And once again, all my knife oil sales support the knives you see on this channel and these giveaways. 100% of the proceeds go to giveaway knives and knives you see here on the channel. Alright, so once again, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe. Please share to your friends. It really helps. And be safe out there. Thank you.